What's going on, my Jack brother? Coach Scott here. In today's video, we're going to discuss the ideal lifestyle to get lean and stay lean. I'm going to be sharing my ideal lifestyle, but what's most important is I want to know what your ideal lifestyle looks like. When you picture yourself looking your best, feeling your best, absolutely thriving in all aspects of life, living your life to the fullest with confidence, pride, zest, and vitality, what does your lifestyle look like? What does your nutrition look like? What do the activities look like that you're taking part of each and every day? What does your training look like? Your workouts look like? What does your sleep look like? What does your overall lifestyle look like? Take a moment to drop a comment down below. Share that with me. Right now, I'm looking forward to sharing my ideal lifestyle with you as well. When it comes to nutrition and my ideal lifestyle to get lean and stay lean, I focus on consuming 95% whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods. These are foods that allow me to thrive. They allow me to give the best of myself to all that I'm doing throughout the day. They help me feel my best and perform my best because they boost my energy. They improve my focus and clarity. They increase my productivity throughout the day. They just allow me to perform my best in all that I'm doing throughout the day. Now, when I picture my ideal lifestyle, my nutrition lifestyle, I see myself becoming a better cook, learning to prepare meals in different ways, like different food combinations and texture combinations and flavor combinations that really get my taste buds to dance, because I think everything that goes in your mouth, you should enjoy. You should be gaining pleasure from the eating experience, your nutrition experience. Like everyone else, I absolutely freaking love food. And one of my favorite things to do is to explore different cafes and bakeries and breweries and restaurants, and our county has some amazing ones that I've discovered in the past couple years here. But I also enjoy going on little day trips to other little towns not too far away from here and exploring their different cafes, restaurants, and breweries. And I love that. I love trying new foods, different meals. I've really expanded my palate over the years, and I look forward to doing even more of that in the future, but doing so responsibly. And it's the same thing here in my own backyard. Like during the warmer months, living here on the lake, like it's tough to resist cracking open a beer or a radler or making yourself a nice mixed drink and just enjoying the weather, enjoying the scenery. It's one of my favorite things to do, but again, doing so responsibly. Like I go out to these cafes and I don't have pumpkin loaf or my favorite coffee cake or these flavored lattes every single time I go in there. I'm responsible with that. I pick and choose the times when it's appropriate for me to indulge in that, and I fit it into my overall. I don't track calories so much anymore. It's rare that I track calories, only when I really want to dial things in, if I ever need to dial things in for a little mini cut here and there. But for the most part, because I'm somewhat structured in my nutrition, and because I have lots of experience in the past of tracking my intake and having that heightened sense of awareness while tracking my intake, I have great intuition with just eating to the point of satisfaction. Like I don't enjoy feeling full or stuffed anymore, and that is a key in helping me stay lean throughout this process. Like I do have a rough idea throughout the day. Like maintenance level calories for me is like right around 2,700 calories, and if I was to randomly track for the day right now and go based on my intuition, I'd be right around that 2,700, 2,800 calories which is a nice little gentle surplus for me to build muscle, build upon my physique right now, kind of maintain my level of leanness where I'm at right now. Now, when it comes to activities and my ideal lifestyle to get lean and stay lean, it's all about doing things that I absolutely freaking love, that bring joy to my life. It's all about living life to the fullest. And this past weekend, for example, on Saturday, I walked through a conservation park with my parents, checked in on the owls. The owlets have been born. I'm excited to share that with you guys. Get some videos in the next upcoming weeks here. And then on Sunday, I went with my parents to Point Pelee National Park, walked Chief out there. We saw some bald eagles. We saw some migrating birds coming through, hearing the toads, seeing there's a swan on her nest, so there's going to be little baby swans born soon. So I just love being outdoors in nature. It's really what makes me feel the most in tune with myself. It really brings out the best of me. So just getting out to finding different conservation parks around here, hiking through them. But I would really love to explore more of the world. I had a great time 2 years ago with Noelle in Nova Scotia, hiking along the Cosman Trail, like finding off the path trails that most people haven't. It's little known trails. And that was like honestly highlight of my freaking life up there on the mountain with her. Just walking out of the forest onto that mountain peak, narrow freaking peak. It was crazy. We were a little nervous, but man, did we ever had fun. And we saw a moose that day and a fox that day. It was just again, a highlight of my freaking life. Hawaii, seeing whales jumping on the mountain, hiking waterfalls there into the top of volcanoes and stuff. Just thrills like that where I'm moving and taking in my surroundings. This, again, living my life to the fullest, being adventurous. But here at home, like in the backyard, one of my favorite things to do during the warmer months, I freaking love paddleboarding. It's really grounding to me. It's an incredible workout. Like the core, your back, your shoulders, your arms, your balance, your legs, like a lot of muscles are working when you're out there on the paddleboard. But I just love going up and down the shoreline here and looking at the birds, the nature all around me, checking out my surroundings, looking at the fish down in the water. Again, just very present in the moment. It's very grounding. It's a great way to manage my stress. It just melts away. Even just looking at the light, the sunlight reflecting off of sparkling off the water, like I get mesmerized by that kind of stuff. So not only am I being active, but it's reducing stress at the same time. Just getting out for walks with Chief, definitely one of my favorite things to do. Morning time, evening time. In the hot summer months, we usually don't get out too much in the evening because it's a little bit too warm for him, so we do other activities instead. But again, it's all about doing things that I love. I love getting out for bike rides and exploring the county, and it's a great pump for the legs. You work up a great sweat. You can cover a lot of area. Just, again, doing things I love. I love playing hockey. It's not about, oh, I gotta go do this right now. I gotta go do that because I want to lose fat. The only way I'm gonna stay lean is if I get out for a walk right now. I don't count my steps. I don't care how long I'm out there. I am out there with Chief, grounded in the moment, soaking up my surroundings, melting my stress, just living my life to the fullest. That's how I get the most out of my life, is getting out for these walks, getting out paddleboarding, getting out hiking, exploring the area, getting out biking. It brings out the best in me and allows me to live my life to the fullest. And when it comes to weight training and my ideal lifestyle for getting lean and staying lean, once again, it's all about having fun. It's all about joy in the process. For myself personally, I've really been viewing my training time as sacred time to block out the distractions from the day and just be very focused and present in the moment, giving the best of myself to every exercise, every set, every rep, just really being there, like knowing that, hey, I left it all there on the gym floor. And some days, I mean, you're not going to have it in you. You're going to be tired. You're going to be stressed. And you may not be able to lift what you normally lift, but you can still give your best effort based on the current situation that you're in. And I love having a playful curiosity with weight training. I love experimenting with different training splits, trying different advanced training techniques, trying different exercises, and even just little modifications to exercises to see if I feel it better in a certain body part or if it helps that body part grow any better. So I have a very open mind when it comes to weight training, way more so than I did in the past. That's all about the body part splits is the way to go. Now I experiment with so many different training splits, different hybrid training splits. I just get creative with it and just have fun. I just have a playful curiosity. Even like the number of days I'm training, like 4 to 5 days per week, seems to suit me best right now. But I'm not afraid to try something for a few months, see how I enjoy it. Like I did 4 months or so, last set, best set, where the first 2 sets, nowhere near failure, and 1 set with all out effort. And right now I'm like all out freaking effort for every single freaking set, but I've reduced my training volume. I'm doing less exercise and less sets per workout because you can't, if you're giving all out effort in a training session, it's going to be a much shorter training session, but I am freaking loving it. I'm loving just being intuitive in there. Like, not so much going by the timer anymore, the rest time. It's like when I'm ready, I'm ready. And if I need more rest, I need more rest. I do find with legs, I'm needing more rest as of late than I ever have in the past, which may be a sign I need to do a little bit more biking, a little bit more cardiovascular endurance to help me recover better between sets. But again, it's all my ideal lifestyle. It's all about just having fun, being playful, and finding ways to improve and progress, even if the muscle gains are coming at a very slow and steady rate over time, right? At this stage of the game. Another important part of the ideal lifestyle to get lean and stay lean is to have downtime. It's good to rest, relax, and recover. I love sitting out by a bonfire. I love, on the weekends, watching a movie or just chilling, watching a series on Netflix there. It's okay to have a little bit of ass time. And I also love watching sunrises and sunsets. Sunrise really begins my day with an overwhelming sense of gratitude, like listening to the geese, the duck, hearing the birds chirp in there, sometimes seeing the beaver swim by. It's magical to see that sun rising up at the start of the day. And then ending the day with that sense of gratitude, watching that sunset, just being captivated by it, just that big red fireball in the sky again, hearing the birds, the nature all around me. Like those things really, really ground me in the moment and again melt the stress away. And it's really tough to be in a bad mood and feel stressed when you are feeling grateful in that moment. And of course, the ideal lifestyle to get lean and stay lean involves getting an adequate amount of quality sleep each and every night. Now for myself personally, I know I thrive from getting 8 to 8.5 hours of sleep. My mood is elevated, my energy is through the roof, my productivity is through the roof. I'm just able to focus more. I have more mental clarity when I get an adequate amount of sleep. I'm just able to give the best of myself to all I'm doing. I say like sleep is number one. Like nutrition, providing my body with the fuel to perform my best and all I'm doing is key, but nothing beats sleep. Because if you're not getting an adequate amount of sleep, you're going to be dragging your butt. You're more likely to be overwhelmed and have a difficult time just managing the daily stresses throughout your day. And stress management is such a key component of getting lean and staying lean and building muscle. So when it comes to my ideal lifestyle, I find that I want to focus more on what I can control and not worry and stress about what is out of my control. All I can ever ask of myself is to give the best of myself to what is in my control, what I'm doing, my actions, how I'm internalizing what's going on around me and how I react to what's going around me. That's all I can ever do, and worrying about other things, stressing about other things doesn't change the situation. It doesn't help about the situation. It just makes it tougher for us to lose fat, build muscle, maintain our weight. So focus on what you can control. Don't stress over what you can't control. And the last thing I'll mention when it comes to my ideal lifestyle and getting lean and staying lean, it's being less distracted by my phone and technology, like using it responsibly, because it's an incredible tool. Like I'm so grateful. My phone allows me to connect with my clients, interact with them on a daily basis, allows me to interact with you guys here, which is absolutely freaking awesome. But I want to be more responsible with it because I don't want to be just like mindlessly distracted, flipping through the phone, just looking through social media, just randomly checking email. I want to be responsible at the times that I am on my phone, using it for business and sometimes a little bit of pleasure there as well, but not always having to have it on me. And again, to be very present in the moment and really, again, when it comes to outdoors and nature and everything, like soaking that all in, not being distracted by my phone, not always having to take a video and a picture. It's nice every once in a while, but sometimes not even bring my phone out with me. That's what I've been doing the past couple mornings. I haven't been bringing my phone with me on my walk. But also like having my phone away from me when I'm working, it allows me to do deep, focused, uninterrupted work rather than like just constantly checking like is there any alert going on and everything. So I'm getting better at being less distracted by my phone and by social media and just using it more responsibly, which I think has a big impact on getting lean, staying lean, just our overall stress, our overall mental well-being can be enhanced when we spend a little less time on our phone, especially when we're engaging with others. We're in the company of others, put that phone away. Be present with that person and get the most out of that experience with them. So that's what my ideal lifestyle looks like to get lean and stay lean. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. More than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share what your ideal lifestyle looks like to get lean and stay lean. And before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Jacked After 40. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you next video.